Yeah, welcome in here. Doing well, that's good to hear. Hi, Mona Lisa. I'm good, Leo. Hi, Peter. How you doing? Good morning to you. Yeah, not too bad, Debbie. Thank you. How are you doing? You okay? Welcome in here. Yeah, what's everybody up to? Let's just sort this out. It's almost 1 a.m. where I am. Crazy to think it's so morning. Yeah, it's 8:54 a.m. here right now in the UK. So, yeah. So been trying to get back into live streaming more again, and yeah, just see how it goes really. But yeah, I don't know. Just yeah, I don't want to get my hopes up too much with things really, but we'll see. But yeah, I hope everyone's well anyway. Let's have a bit of a chat or something. What made you want to start live streaming? I think partly it was just kind of like it was. Well, I was trying to hopefully try and sort of. Well, I was trying to like just originally it was. I had a channel back around 2017, and I was just kind of like using that as a way to kind of talk to my viewers and stuff and just interact. But over time, it became more like I wanted to try and like come on here. I wanted to try and sort of make a go of it and see if I could get somewhere. But I had an account back the other year, and I got it to about 38,000 followers, and it just they wiped it basically. So yeah, I kept getting restrictions and stuff, and it just it is what it is. I just kept getting restricted from going live, so that's a bit rubbish, but it is what it is. They kept on, I don't know if people were reporting it or something or what, but yeah, it's frustrating, but it is what it is. You just got to deal with it. Just got to deal with all the setbacks and stuff. It can be annoying, but what can you do, really? I guess you just got to learn from it to be more careful and just make sure you don't say anything that could get you a restriction or something. Thank you for the flame heart, Glam. How you doing, Glam? Yeah, I gotta try and just make the best out of everything. Really, hello to you, Val. Hope you're well. Good morning to you. It's all you can do, really, isn't it? You just gotta deal with it, and learn from your mistakes. Whenever there's a setback, there's usually something to learn from. It's like, okay, we just gotta go back to the drawing board and figure out what we've done wrong, and then try and adjust. Good morning, bad girl. How you doing? Hope all is well. Yeah. So, if anyone's watching on YouTube, just let me know. Just say hello if you're watching. You can only do better when you know better. Yeah. Yeah. Well, they say like wisdom comes from experience. So sometimes we have to go through certain things to really truly know. Like, hello, Becky. Hope you well. Because if we haven't experienced it ourselves, then how do we truly know? We're just going off of other people's experiences. And yeah, you can say, well, if you know enough of people, then, but it's just, there's something about like actually experiencing something for yourself. That it's like, oh yeah, I can see what they mean now. Like, like someone could like warn you about something and say, oh yeah, you shouldn't do this and that. This happened to so many people. But then when you've actually experienced it yourself, then you realize, oh yeah, they were right. But for some people, it takes actually like experiencing that thing to really like for it to sink in. But anyway, hello Eli, hope you're well. Good morning to you. How's your day, everybody? Hope you're all having a good one. But yeah, it's just about kind of just. I guess we've just got to try and yeah. It's interesting how different people can process information. Yeah, it's even things like grief. Like grief is something that people process in different ways. Like I remember, like when my grandfather was ill, and he had dementia, and I was like like subconscious. I think it was on a subconscious level that I was, because I didn't realize it consciously, but I was, must have been sort of having some kind of grief or something was going on. And it was like a sort of, it actually caused me to have a lot of like stammering and a lot of, what else? I was not performing well in school. My appetite was also not very good, to say the least. Um, so it's just about kind of like, like I said, everyone deals it in different ways and stuff. But a few months later, it kind of just subsided. I guess it's just that sort of, I had to actually go to like speech therapy lessons, but I don't think that really probably made that big of a difference. It was more just, it probably just all kind of went away on its own because like the other symptoms eventually went away. I was struggling to actually eat. I remember eating felt like a chore. It was not good. Like it was really not a good time in my life. It was probably one of the worst times of my life around then. Really, it was just. But yeah, like I said, you process these things. People process these things in different ways. So I'm pretty certain that that was what caused it all because it was all around that time when it all happened. So yeah. Hi Peter, how you doing? I hope you're well. But then you get some people that become complete psychopaths, if they've say had any kind of trauma or any kind of grief or any negative experiences like that. But we've got to be careful not to just become, like a complete psycho if bad things happen. If we had to try and sort of try to like be in touch with like, like just being kind of still being kind of, you know, you know what I mean? Like you just okay, thank you, David. Anyway, I hope everyone's well today. If anybody's new here, please give me a follow. That would be really appreciated. Yeah, so it says there's 3 on the other side. So hello, everybody. I hope you're all well. If you have any questions, please put them in the chat. Thank you for following, Mats. So where's everybody from? Um, yeah, just I don't know, guys. Yeah. How's your morning been? Not too bad, I guess. Just yeah. Yeah, no, I guess it's been all right. I'm not sure if I should play music, but I don't know, just kind of like, I don't know. Sometimes it can feel a bit like Groundhog Day or whatever, but like, I've been wanting to perform the Joe Hop in town, but I tried it and it didn't do well. So, to say the least, I had no results whatsoever with it. So, I don't know. Just sometimes I feel like, well, what's the point in doing anything when you don't really get much from it, and it can feel a bit disheartening to say the least. It can. You feel like, well, why do I even bother doing anything? If I'm just going to keep getting the same shitty results and stuff, then it can be a bit. What are you on about, Mats? I don't know. Anyway, I don't know what's going on really, but it says there's 5 on the other side now. So hello, everybody. Hope you're all well. Keep the chat flowing, everybody. Scruff813, how you doing? Good morning to you. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, so yeah, I'm on YouTube as well, so yeah, just there's not really much going on over there at the moment though, but just have to see how it goes really. Just depends really, especially like I was like Monday mornings can be quite a dead one, I suppose. Not a lot of people really hang around at this time on Mondays because either people are at work or people are on the school run as well. So, hi Terry. No, thank you. Thank you for the likes, V. I hope you're well today. Yeah. What's that? We're getting some trolls. So, oh well. I don't know, guys. Nancy, thanks for the likes. How are you all doing today, everybody? Hope you're all having a great day. But yeah, I've just got to try and just be persistent and not let any kind of external thing stop me because I'm like, things that whatever is happening right now, like whatever is happening in your life right now, you just got to remember that that doesn't have to be that way forever. Like it can just take a while, but you've just got to stick with it. You know, just got to stick at what you're doing and have faith in it. Because otherwise, you just kind of, you're just never gonna really. It's never really gonna. You're never really gonna get anywhere if you just give up, are you? It's like, yeah, grind season. I mean, to me, like every season's grind season. If you want to make it, if you want to make it, then you have to just kind of, Thank you for the likes, Elizabeth. You have to make every season grind season. Even summertime, you have to be at least doing some grinding and stuff. I chilled for summer, but winter I'm on it. Well, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't completely chill summer. I mean, I would keep at it because you got to keep the momentum going with whatever you're trying to do. So, yeah, I'm not saying you should be doing it all day, every day. I mean, that's not healthy anyway, but whether it's whatever, but yeah, I won't chill next summer. I mean, I think there's a time to chill in every season, but it's like in terms of we do what we need to do and then we relax. Like say you work out where you work out, you do your hustle and whatever, but then you do like have some time to chill because we need to have that anyway. Hi, Ree. And the thing is, if you do too much, then you end up like, so it's about balance, really. It's about finding the right balance of, hi, Esther, grinding to like relaxing. And if you can strike that right balance, then that's going to give you the most fulfillment in life. But I mean, it's like for summer, yeah, you could have, say, like a week off or something, you go on holiday or whatever, but I wouldn't be like, sort of get too distracted, really. And some people, even if they go on holiday, they'll find time to still work out and things like that. So they're still being productive while they're on holiday. Because you get some people, especially if they go on like weeks long holidays, and they can end up stalling their progress, and it can. Hello, Lacar, how you doing? Hello, Becky, how you doing? I hope you're well today. I'm not saying this, I'm not saying hustle culture is any good because I think hustle culture can be quite toxic and, yeah, it's about balance really at the end of the day. Like, we put a certain amount of time into our things, but then we also need time to unwind and we also need time to, be social and things like that. Because then if we don't ever have time for that, then we can become weird and that can really affect us in other areas of our lives, because hi user, how you doing? No, I don't have a family. No, so we have to make sure that we prioritize time for also, social development and things like that, because otherwise it's like some people might do this whole monk mode thing where they just lock themselves in a room, but then they become weird and just unless they're doing something that doesn't involve needing to be around people and stuff. But then, hi Mauricio, how you doing? I hope you're well today. So it's all about what your lifestyle is like, what you want to do with your life, and all that kind of stuff. Hello, the legal ease. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome to my live. If you're new here, please give me a follow. That would be really appreciated. Yeah, Boggs, thank you for the likes. Welcome in here. Tap up your screens, everybody. That would be great. So, yeah. What are your plans for today, everyone? But we've just got to try and, find time to do things that are, fun as well as being productive. Thank you for the follow, Bugs. Because otherwise that can burn us out and also just feel like we're just selling our soul. Because what's the kind of point in just like yeah, going live later, mate, but chilling. All right, okay, I'll have to check it out at some point. Hi Sharon, how you doing? I hope you're well. Um yeah, I'll have to like check it later or something, but I don't know. I don't really follow a lot of people on here, to be honest. I don't really watch a lot of TikTok, to be honest. Thank you for likes, Lisa. You want the account? Why is you not using that account or something? Oh, really? Okay. Well, thank you, Nancy. Oh, it's GF, right? Okay. Okay. A shared account, right? Okay, fair enough. Anyway, so what's everybody up to today? If anybody's new here, please give me a follow. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I don't really watch a whole lot of stuff on here, to be honest. I just ain't really got time for it anymore. Just, yeah. Hi, Amida. How's it going? Thank you for joining me today. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. But it is what it is. I mean, thank you for the follow, Niffer. Yeah, yeah. Hi, Natalie. How you doing? Hope you're well today. Thank you for the likes, everybody. Sorry, Nancy, I'm not going to do that. Hello, everybody. I hope you're all having a good day. Get these spammy comments. Do you ever get a lot of spammy comments on your lives? You probably will at some point, but my GF is black and white, so we could create an account and speak about our lives. All right, okay, fair enough. Hi, Emerald. Yeah, you get loads of like just troll comments and things like that. Just gets annoying, doesn't it? But just got to deal with it, Some people have nothing better to do than to just try and disrupt and cause chaos and whatever. Mate, I get attacked every day. Is it because of the whole like black and white thing? I bet people will try and kind of make fun of that or something or whatever. It's just not right, is it? Yeah, just they're all just trying to get a reaction, basically. So, but don't let it get to you, because they're probably jealous deep down. A lot of them, you know. They probably get a lot of them are probably lucky, like jealous because it's like, well, at least you've got somebody. They don't have any of that, do they? So it's like, well, what they don't have anything. Probably they don't have any joy in their life. They're probably miserable, you know. So, hi Chad, how you doing? Welcome in here. Just haters, just a bunch of miserable people, just try to inflict their misery onto other people. It's sad, isn't it? I don't even block them anymore. Yeah, because they just keep coming back with different accounts and stuff, and it's like, yeah, I'm in the UK, Chad. Where are you from? Yeah. Um, Hi, Mark. How you doing? Hope all is well. To be able to love who you want to, right? Yeah, exactly. No one, no one has the right to tell you who you should or shouldn't love. It's none of their business, is it? If in the USA, okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, how's everybody doing today? Is everybody okay? Welcome in, everyone. It's nice to meet everybody. So, yeah, hi, Joyce. There's not a lot going on the YouTube live at the moment, is there? So, yeah. Oh, well. All right. Yeah. What do you mean you'll fight for me? Anyway. Hi, Aquarius Mum. How are you today? Hope all is well. Let's keep chatting away, everybody. Keep tapping away. Yeah. I don't know. See how this goes really well. AJ, hope you well. Laura, thank you for the likes. How you doing? Hope you well. Welcome to my live. What's everybody doing today then? Might get my Joel Hart thing out. Let's just have a mess around with it. Thank you very much. Okay, Chad. What you mean, is it sensory? I just got it because it's a music, like a musical instrument thing. Hi, what's this EE mean? Hello, good morning. How you doing? Hope you're well. Welcome in here. Hi, Hiskia. How you doing? Hope all is well. Hi, Joy M65. Laura, thank you for the likes. Hi, Bube. Hi, January. How are we doing, everybody? Tap up those screens, everybody. Thank you very much. I was trying to get to 10,000 likes on TikTok, so yeah. I don't know. Yeah, pretty dead. So, oh well, we'll see how this goes. Right, Sean, how you doing? Hope you're well today. So I was talking yesterday about, because someone was saying that they were homeless or something, and that, well, they were going to become homeless or something, and trying to talk about some things to help or something. And hi, January. Yeah, I'm okay, thank you. Welcome in here. So everybody up to today then? Hi, Sean. Hang on, is that there was somebody called Sean before, but they were like a troll or something. I believe in Jesus and not taking the mark. Yeah, I'm not into like religion and stuff, but it's like, I'm not into all the kind of like jab thing and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Thank you for following, Garcia. Hi, Flory. How you doing today? Hope all is well. Hi, Michelle. Nice to meet you. How you doing? Welcome to the live. If you're new here, make sure you give me a follow. That would be really appreciated. Thank you for follow, Laura. Hello, Aquarius Mum. Yeah, you have a wonderful day too. Yeah, what shall we talk about then? So it's just, but yeah, I'm not like a religious person, but it's like, yeah, I respect, people want to believe that, but then again, I was being a bit harsh the other day on my YouTube thing where I was just saying there's no God, period, but whatever, or full stop. It's like, but it's like, if people want to believe that stuff, then, and they're not actually like causing any harm, then, there's nothing wrong with that. But it's just, I mean, we have to learn to kind of, accept each other's beliefs and stuff. But it's just, I don't know. I just find it all frustrating when, people talk about like hell and stuff like that and talk about sending people to hell. But yeah, he's supposed to know everything that's going to happen. Doesn't that make him a I mean, this is where it gets all into like heated arguments and stuff like that because you know it's like everyone's going to have their own perspectives on it and stuff. But because there was somebody that was saying that they're a Bible person, but they don't even believe in eternal life. Because isn't that one of the things that like like draws people to religion is the I'm not pressing it's your choice. Okay, fair enough. But I remember there was someone in the chat the other day saying they don't believe in eternal life. Then they're a Christian or something or Bible person, or whatever. And then they were like, I think they said they don't believe in immortal souls or something like that. But then that means that God isn't. There's what a lot of people think it is, like or something. That's what they're. I don't know. It's just everyone's going to have their own perspective. Even people who believe in like the Bible, they have the different things that they take from it or something. Hello, Manohara. I hope you're well. Good morning to you. How's your day? Hope you're having a good one. So, what does everyone want to talk about this morning then? Injury. I mean, it's interesting to hear different people's perspectives on things, but yeah, just I like to hear like different points of view, but as long as people are respectful about each other's points of view and all that. But yeah, what's everybody up to today then? Has anyone got any plans? Yeah. What does everyone want to chat about then? So I'm kind of struggling here to really kind of come up with anything interesting. I don't know. I don't know. Hi Nicholas, how you doing? Hope you're well. I don't know if anyone saw my last video. I might try and make more of those kind of videos, covers and stuff. So I put out yesterday, seemed to do pretty well. So maybe I'll do some more of that kind of stuff. Maybe people will actually tune into that sort of stuff. I don't know. Hello, Pickle. Hello. I don't know. Someone's just spamming from Twitch or something. Because I'm live on there as well. So hello, Aiden. Hang on. You look like one of these troll accounts. So I'm just going to check your account, see what. Hang on. It's not letting me go on it for some reason. Right. 84 followers, 2,236 following. And it's got a black dot on it. Yeah, it just seems like one of those troll accounts. I don't know. Hi, Georgie. How you doing? I hope you're well. Karen, how you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome in here. How's everybody doing today? Is everybody doing all right? Share the live out if you can. Hi, January. How's it going, people? Come on, guys. It's a bit slow. Hi, Trixie. How you doing? I hope you're well. I'm okay, thank you, Amy. Yeah, what are you all up to, everybody? Hi, yeah. I don't know. Hi, Maggie. How you doing? I hope you're well. Mary Rose. How you doing? Good morning to you. Is everybody all right? Editing my photos from my trip. Oh yeah, where have you been? Hi, Mary Rose. Hope you're well. Thank you for the follow, Maggie. Yeah, anywhere nice? Yeah. Cool. Hi, Willie. How you doing? Tap your screens up, everybody. Hi, Azza. Welcome in. What's up, everyone? Thank you for the 3K likes. Hi, Nikki. How you doing? Hope you're well. Yeah. Hi, Teffy. How you doing? Aquarium and a game reserve here in South Africa. Oh, cool. That sounds fun. Oh, you mean a game reserve? You mean like a game birds or something, whatever they call them. Whatever they call them, game. Not birds, it's like, no, not, it's not, what is it called? Game. It's a type of meat or something. Call it game meat or something. Is that what you mean, or something? It's animals and wild animals and flesh of wild animals and birds that are hunted for food rather than farmed. Is that what you're talking about? Um, yeah, how are you doing, everybody? Hope you're all well. Share the live out if you can. Yeah, just keep tapping up those screens. Thank you very much. But yeah, is everyone all right? Yeah, I don't know. Just yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. No safari with wild animal like taking pictures of elephants, lions, birds. Oh, that's good. Yeah, we said about game or something. Hello, me. How you doing? Hope you well. Good morning to you. Finally, someone on YouTube chat. It's a bit slow, but yeah, welcome in. What's wrong? Nothing's wrong. Just yeah, I was just trying to figure out what we're on about with talking about game. So I was thinking like they were talking about like a type of meat. But anyway, is everybody okay? Why is it called game? What's it got to do with the game? It's not nothing to do with it. I guess it's just a different meaning of the word or something. Sometimes like English can be quite confusing where a word will have multiple meanings. No wonder people find it so confusing, like when they try and learn it, I guess. But yeah, but yeah, is everybody all right today then? Hope you're all having a good day. Let's get this shared out if you can. That would be really appreciated. Just keep tapping up those screens, everyone. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're kind of a bit slow, but yeah. Hi, Almadina. Hi, Nathan. How you doing? Hope you're well. Good morning to you. Keep tapping up those screens, everybody. Hi, Emma. How's it going? Hope you're well. So, yeah, what does everyone want to talk about then? Hi, Joseph. How you doing? Stop trying. You're failing. It's embarrassing. Joseph. Well, thank you for saying that because I'm just gonna go even more hard with it then and just to spite you. You know, I'll keep trying and trying. Okay, I'll die trying rather than just give up. You know, I'll take me as long as it have to take. But we're gonna make it one day, whatever it's gonna take. So yeah. Hi Lola, how you doing? I hope you're well. Welcome to the live, people. Hi Rayu, how you doing? Hi Becky, how you doing this morning? The digital markers of the devil will not affect my family. Well, that's good then. Hi Beauty, how you doing? Hi Falcon, hope you're doing well. Good to see you. How are you doing? Yeah, I saw you the other day. Saw you in some other live. What are you up to? Is there anything much? Hi Mats. Yeah, we all right, everyone? Keep the chat flowing. Hi Anne, how's it going? Yeah, Chardonnay, how's it going? But yeah, just gotta try and just keep at it. Use the hate and negativity as motivation fuel. That's what I got to do, really. Oh, thank you, Becky. Whenever you get I have no idea where I am. What do you mean I have no idea where I am? You must know where you are. Thank you for the follow, Becky. Hi, Cassia. How you doing? Hope all is well. Welcome in here. Hello, Anton. Welcome back. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, Katia says greetings from Philippines. Yeah, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Is that Katlea? Yeah, welcome to my live. But here I am. Okay, Falcon. Okay, welcome in. Yeah. Hi, Lynch. How you doing? Hope all is well. Hi, Haley. Good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. Hello, Gogo. How you doing? Princess, good to see you again. How are you doing? But yeah, all the negativity, I'm just gonna use it as motivation fuel, you know. Screw you, I'm just gonna I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make it, you know. Get all the negative people trying to say, "Oh, you're only getting so many viewers." It's like, well, it's probably more than what you're getting. You do right what you mean. Have a nice day. Yeah, you too, Becky. I'm okay, thank you, Haley. How are you doing? Negativity is bad at ignore. Well, like I said, you can ignore it or you can just use it as fuel. You can use it as motivation fuel. Are you okay, bro? Yeah, I'm okay, thank you. Praying for you. Okay, thank you. All right. Hi, Luke. How you doing? Taking the negatives and using it to boost yourself. I mean, yeah. It's a way to see the positive. Now remember what you mean. Anton says I get no viewers. What, do you ever post content or anything then, or? Hi, Susie and Bella. How you doing today? Hope all is well. At least we've got some people. Oh, Alondra. All right. Sorry, I missed that. Some people come onto YouTube now. I guess it's just time of day or something that starts to get a bit busier or something. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, it's nice to have you all here today. You're focusing on the negative. Anakin, what's that? What do you mean, Anakin? Wasn't there a thing called Anakin Skywalker or something? Anyway, how we doing, people? But it's about trying to turn the negative into a positive if you can. It's like, say, if we have a setback, to try and see the positive in it, sort of thing. I'm at work later today, both shops again. Like, oh yeah, oh goodness, yeah. Like Lion King, yeah. What's Richard doing? Is he at both shops then, or yeah? I think he said he was up early, something. He usually gets up quite early, doesn't he? Yeah. I don't think he really gets that much sleep, actually. He's just at one shop but all day, right? I don't think he really sleeps that much because sometimes I'll be chatting to him and it's like almost midnight sometimes, and then he says he has to be up at like whatever 6 in the morning, if that, or something. So he can't really be getting that much sleep. Maybe he needs to sleep a bit more. I don't know, but it's like if you can manage on that, then fair enough. Hi, it's Summer Lovin. How you doing? Hope all is well. Yeah, so thank you all for joining me this morning. I don't have content that will be it, right? Yeah, that makes sense then. Anyway, thank you for the likes. Yeah, he's normally quite tired, lol. Yeah. Maybe it's just, they say like that when you don't get enough sleep, that can make losing weight harder. So that might also be something to consider. And yeah, sleeping, they reckon that when you don't get enough sleep, then your body stores more fat or something, is what I've heard. Alondra says, are you streaming somewhere else? Yeah, I'm on TikTok as well. Focus on the love in your heart. Let the haters hate and let the lovers love and let the divine do the rest. Okay. Thank you. But like I said, it's like, yeah, we could ignore it, but you know, we just gotta use it as motivation. I think that's how I see it. But I think he's losing it well at the moment. Yeah, he said he's lost quite a lot, to be fair. But I've heard that, you know, getting more sleep, well, it'll help your metabolism and stuff, and it'll help you to have more energy and stuff. You know, so it's just like one of those things that maybe that's why he struggled before, because it's like the body was like trying to conserve energy or something. Not that it was trying to conserve energy, but it was not really burning it in the most efficient way or something. Hi, Annalena. I guess it depends really. Hello, Carol. Good to see you again. I just heard stuff about how the sleep deprivation can lead to more weight gain, and but yeah, but it's just talks in terms of like sustainable weight loss, and that might be like something to do, and that help you to feel more energized, and because your body when it doesn't have enough sleep, it can be quite maybe why I struggle sometimes. Well, yeah, do not get a lot of sleep then. Yeah, I think my sleep's gotten better lately, so it's just about kind of getting into good routines of going to bed at a certain time and just getting enough sleep so then I'm not feeling kind of groggy when I wake up because that's not good, is it? When you wake up and you're feeling like, ugh, because then everything feels like a chore, then, doesn't it? If you're waking up and you're feeling like, oh, and you can start getting negative, you can start being like, oh, why do I even bother? Why do I even bother doing this? Everything, it just all feels like too daunting and difficult and whatever. But when you're full of energy, like you feel like you can move mountains. It's just you feel a lot more empowered, and you know, oh, what's going on? Hang on a sec. All right, hang on. All right, sorry about that. Everybody on TikTok just we're calling on all angels, saints, and beings of love for this man. I don't know, you're just acting a bit weird now. Like, anyway, yeah, as I said, I'm not a religious person, so I'm just what's going on here. No, I don't want to end the live. Hi, Kimmy, how you doing? Hope you well. Thank you for joining me today. But like I was saying about like, yeah, sleep deprivation can negatively impact your weight. I've heard it's extreme. But I guess it depends on each individual as to the effects. But some people find that they can get by on less sleep. So it's just, yeah, I'm just kind of like, I mean, anyway, not religious either. Okay. Hi, Tina, how you doing? But you start talking about like like more like religious type of things, really. That kind of reminds me of that song. I think it was called "Real Thing." Was it "Send Me an Angel"? That was a song. It was like when you said that, it kind of reminds me of that. It was like an 80s like synth pop song. It's 4:36 a.m. for me. Didn't realize how early you do your streams. Yeah, yeah, I'm doing them early now, but yeah, yeah, I thought you still there, Anton. Yeah, that band that did that song, "Send Me an Angel." It's an Australian band. I think they're from like, if I remember, from Melbourne or somewhere like that. But anyway, hope you're all having a good day today, people. It's nice to meet you all. Share the live out if you can. That would be really appreciated. Um, yeah, yeah. Just keep talking, everybody. Little Lion King, how you doing? Kind of just feels like a bit of a drag, but we just gotta push through. We just gotta persist with it. Rome wasn't built in a day. Just gotta stick at it. Real life, they were called. Yeah, I did say. So yeah, Send Me an Angel. I originally heard about them because Thrice did a cover of it, which was more like a kind of punk type of cover. Oh, thank you for becoming a member, Alondra. Oh, nice one. Oh, thank you. Oh, wow. We've got 2 members now, I think. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, because CC become a member as well. So, yeah, thank you anyway. But yeah. Hi, Mike. How you doing? I hope you're well. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, real life, they're called. Yeah. It goes like, Sammy an angel, Sammy an angel, right now, right now. Yeah. Anyway, hope you're having a good day. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Tracy. How you doing? Hello, She's. Hope you well. Tap your screens up, everybody. Hi, Sophia. How you doing? Welcome in here. Thank you for the likes. Let's get to 5,000 likes. Hello, She's. You all right? Nice to meet you. How are you today? Welcome in here. Is everybody doing all right then? Everyone's, feeling good. And I'm feeling good. Doo-doo. 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 Doo-doo-doo-doo. Hi, Sweet Brown. How you doing? Hope you're well today. I'm just wondering what happened to Nature's Window. I might send her a message and see what's going on because she's not been here for a while, and I'm just wondering what's going on because, yeah, she was like here every single day and then disappeared. A lot of people do that, they just, I can't seem to find your TikTok. Can you drop the link? I don't really promote it on, I try to keep everything kind of separate, but I don't know. That's just how I'm doing it, really. But it's I think it's at Jamie Brown 1995 or something. But thank you for follow, Sweet Brown. Anyway, whatever. So Bismarck, how you doing? I hope you're well. Keep tapping up your screens. Thank you. We're almost on 5K now. Thank you very much, everybody. Yeah. Anne Wanza, how you doing today? Like ships in the night. What was that? Is that a song? Hi, Anne Wanza. Is everybody all right today? Thank you for joining me. Yeah. Oh yeah, someone was saying that instrument sounds like a didgeridoo. It doesn't really to me, but I can see what they're saying. But yeah, Diana, good to see you again. Hello, Libby. Welcome in here. How's your day going, everybody? Hope you're having a great one. It doesn't sound like a didgeridoo. That's fake news. Hello, it's not a didgeridoo, it's a didgeridon't. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. So what you woke up half an hour ago, yeah. How are you feeling? Are you a morning person or an evening person or whatever? Passing like ships in the night when you see someone and then they disappear. What are you saying? What do you mean? I don't know what the context is. Or you play the dig. Oh, really? You're any good at it? Maybe you should show some content of that. Maybe something like that. I don't know. Like Falcon's still there. Yeah. Is everybody all right then? Yeah. Hi, Aviana. How's it going? Thank you for the light, Sweet Brown. Thank you for the follow, Aviana. Nice one. It's called a mouth harp. It's also called a jaw harp or a Jew's harp. Yeah, John Tassico. Yeah. I used to play the Didge on tom, but then I took an arrow to the knee. What? In reference to the person that you have seen for a while, you mentioned about 4 minutes ago. Oh, yeah, yeah. Sorry, I kind of like, yeah. Never seen one. That's what she said. Um, yeah. So that's not a didgeridoo. It's a jaw harp. So you put it on your teeth and you just like strike this thing. And if you breathe in, it makes it more amplified. Hello, Emily. How you doing? Good morning to you. How you doing? Welcome in here. How's your day? Jew's harp when I was a kid. Yeah, some call it a mouth harp or a jaw harp as well. But it's got like 3 different names. Depends on what you want to call it, really. But someone actually played like techno music with it. Yeah, it's different, isn't it? Yeah. Hi Hazel Shop, how you doing? Hope you're well. Hi Philip, how you doing? Hello there, all you wonderful, tremendous people. Thank you for the rose, Emily. That's so fantastic. Yeah, I'm just trying to stay positive. I just got a new member actually on YouTube. It's actually, what was it? What was it called? Alundra or something? Was it called? Yeah, it was Alundra became a member. She actually just come over here as well. It's a good Stephen Hawking impression, mate. If you want to do a Stephen Hawking impression, you do this with your fingers. We just discovered the new black hole. The oldest mouth harp ever found is estimated to be 4,000 years old. Yeah, I saw somewhere that they don't know where the origins of it is from, but yeah. speaking of old things, apparently the oldest computer was 2,000 years old. It's called the Antikythera mechanism. Yeah, it was found, I think, under an ocean or something like that. It was, yeah. Um, well, it's not like a computer that we would think of now, but it was a way to try and predict stars, like stars and things like that. I think it was constellations. Something to look into, but yeah. Anyway, is everybody okay? Welcome to my live. Did you know apparently no one can make a cassette player anymore? Really? Wow, that is all right, really. How does that happen? Uh, they can't make a cassette. I'm just trying to like, fact check it. Okay, take care. Hello. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, you're a guy, are you? Hang on, I thought it was a female for some reason. Hang on. Hang on, I'm getting confused now. While cassette players aren't entirely unavailable, the market for them has severely shrunk. Hang on a second. Why don't they make good cassette players anymore? I'm just looking at like, hi Sarah Jones, how you doing? It says here cassette tapes are back, but manufacturers largely stopped making players. How you doing, Sarah Jones? You okay? Welcome to my live. How are you doing? Welcome in here. Ah, the camera keeps moving, so I try and learn at least one fun fact today. There are so many. Yeah, there is. Or maybe it's wrong. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that like lost technology and stuff. I remember I look into like ancient technology and things because there was like back in the ancient Greeks like over 2,000 years ago, and there was like some basically like a robot sort of thing. It was not like a robot that we think now, but it was like basically it's not like it wasn't like electric or anything. It was like a sort of they definitely had stuff going on with the pyramids. Yeah, I looked into stuff on like the pyramids and like it's an interesting one. Hello, Tony. How you doing? Yeah, I'm okay, thank you, Tony. Just I've just been kind of doing other things really, but yeah, thank you for like Irene. I'm just trying to get back into it again more. So I just got a bit fed up and it was just kind of, not really going where I wanted it to go really. And I was just I was putting more effort into like trying to do long form content for YouTube and stuff. But that hasn't really been going that well either. So, you know. Oh, animatronic, right. Yeah, it was okay, thank you, Tony. I'm trying to just stay positive and stuff, but we go through phases. Yeah, I mean, I've had times where I'd like stick at it for like a few months at a time and stuff, but I don't know. I just get fed up when it isn't really working, and I'm trying to do both now and seeing if I can somehow try and make it work. I just get fed up with like, if it's not really going anywhere, then I just kind of, yeah, yeah, it's not good if you just give up, is it? Because then you're not going to get anywhere, you know? You just like, at least you have some chance of it working if you don't give up. So it's going to be a bit disheartening when you're not seeing the results, but you have to just try and focus on what you do have and what, the community that you have and all that kind of stuff. Because there is people out there, that are interested. It's just sometimes it might not seem like it, but you have to just not give up. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing well today. Thank you all for being here. Let's get this shared out if you can. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. But I wouldn't really focus too much on where you're not, though. That's the problem when you say focus on where you want it to go. I emailed you after my walk. Did you see it? Yeah, I was asked because I was wondering who it was. Just going like, did you want to have like some kind of personal training or something? Because like I said, I can try and help you out if we can sort some out. If you wanted to like lose some weight, and if I can help you with that, then let me know. Um, all right, Anton. Um, you can't not get anywhere no matter what you do. Well, technically, yeah. Anyway, I just need to like stand up for a second, just have a uh, bit of a stretch. You know, it's just you sat around for a while. You want to every so often just stretch out. I'm gonna continue scrolling. Hopefully, I'll see you again. Like, okay, take care, Tony. Have a good one. Yeah, sure. Okay, cool. It's just yeah, I would like to do stuff like that because I'd like to be able to yeah start putting my effort into helping people get to their goals with weight and things like that. Lose weight, build muscle, things like that. Because I'm actually going to try and I'm trying to get my mate onto like a fitness thing as well. He's been losing some weight. I think he's already lost like a stone. I'm trying to gain weight now. Yeah, that's what you were saying. I tried to find you on YouTube, but only found a magic channel you haven't used in 2 years. Yeah, yeah, I've got a few channels on there I haven't really used for a while. Just type if you're on. Yeah, hello, sorry, VR for you official. Andrew Tate, I think he's a bellend, to be honest. Like, he's just I think he's a grifter, and he's just, yeah, I don't think he's very good for like these young guys. I think it promotes toxic kind of hustle culture as well because, hi, Harriet, when people listen to him, they think that hustling all day every day is the answer, and it's not. It's yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, it was all to try and kind of like basically I was doing that to try and kind of that not that I like them because actually I don't like those people. And I think I deserve to be bigger than those people. But a lot of those people have kind of like fallen off now anyway. Like they've become a bit irrelevant, you know. I don't like those people. I just think they're a bunch of yeah. I mean, why you even keep coming here? Spirit of just you know. Where else are you live? It's on TikTok as well. So yeah, so I'm live on 3 different platforms right now. Who says I can't multitask? You used to put in your title earlier, yeah, because because what would happen is like my lives would get like 1,000 views or something just for having that in my title, you know. So people be like, "Oh, thank you for following Ritzy. Hi Dazzling, how you doing? I hope you're well." But it's all about, because even if it takes 10 years, 20 years, whatever, we'll get there. Just gotta, like, keep the faith and all that. Yeah, I don't use TikTok. Hello, Noah. It's good to see you. How you doing? Thank you for stopping by. I don't use any social media really. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I'm not really big into social media. It's just I use it just to, go live and things like that, just to put myself out there, really. Not really that much a fan, Anton, but I love that deal with God's song. What's that? You on about Tate? Hang on a second. What we're talking about now? What do I do? What do you mean? What do I do? Um, I've been going live a lot, but I'm trying to get back into it again. So, I used to do like busking sometimes as well, but I've kind of just fallen off that. It just wasn't really worth it for me personally, but anyway. Um, Running Up the Hill, excellent song. I don't know. what we're talking about now. Anyway, David, how you doing? Hope you're well today. Just some bits of stuff online at the moment. It's just I'm really yeah. Oh, Placebo. Yeah, I've heard of Placebo. Yeah, band. They're like a sort of like kind of alternative rock sort of band from like they were like big the sort of like 90s, early 2000s sort of time. It's because it was like big back then, that sort of stuff. Or Kate Bush, yeah. Apparently, my uncle used to have a thing for her. Yeah, apparently he had a thing for Kate Bush and then he had a thing for Carol Vorderman. Yeah. Anyway, a friend in need is a friend indeed, right? If I could say. All right. Okay, take care, Emily. A friend with weed. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Anyway, I hope you're all having a good day today, anyway. Share the live if you can. That would be very appreciated. Yeah. Reminds me of that. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Wasn't that, what was it? Toy Story, wasn't it? Hi, Ladybird, how you doing? Friends with breasts and all the rest. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Yeah, is everybody all right today then? I hope you're all well. Share the live if you can. Hi, Anne, how you doing? I hope you're well. Good morning to you. How's your day? Hope you're having a good one. Hi, Maddie. Welcome in. Hi, good girl. Welcome to my live. Tap your screens up, everyone. Yeah, I'm good. That's good to hear. Hello to you, Maddie. How you doing? Welcome in. Hi, Chido Chash. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. How you doing? I'm good. That's good to hear, Maddie. Where are you all from, everybody? Hi, Joshua. How you doing? I'm 30 years old. Yeah, 30 or 30 years young, whatever you want to call it. Hi, Joshua. How are you doing today? You know, someone's getting old when they say that they're 70 years young or something like that. I mean, depends. I guess it depends on like I'm not really looking for anyone anyway, but I mean, there was someone that was talking to that was that age, like basically, when was it? A few months ago. She was around that kind of age, and but she was a friggin' waste of time. A lot of people just trying to waste my time. Just not interested. And besides, I still have this thing for somebody, and it's just, yeah. I don't know. I'm just kind of like, oh yeah, Green Day song Basket Case. Oh yeah, that was a good one, wasn't it? Oh, Yosta, why did you bring that up? Yeah. That was a tune, yeah. It seems like they don't really make songs like they used to a lot of the time. And say like I mean, there is some good stuff out there, but it's like you have to like go and look for it. But it's like you look back at like a lot of the old like songs that were popular back in, like, say, the 90s even. They're a lot better than what we have now, I think. What do we have now? Friggin' what is it? Doja Cat or some crap, you know? It's just, ugh, I don't know. And the lyrics have become quite sort of gross as well a lot of the time. It's just, I don't know. It's just sad to see how things have gotten. Everything's become quite degenerate and devoid of any kind of depth to it. I suppose you could say, well, that Green Day song didn't really have much depth to it, but it's like it felt a bit more innocent than a lot of the stuff that's out nowadays, you know. Yeah, I live in York, England. I'm up north of England, so yeah. I've had people say all sorts of stuff. Some people thought I sound Australian, or they thought I sound Irish. It's like, huh? What do you mean? I don't sound like any of that. Oh, you're Scottish, right? Yeah, Scottish. Scotland. I'm from Scotland, Aberdeen. I got some Aberdeen Angus. You got that, pal? Yeah. Quite a good impression, mate. I do a great Donald Trump impression. It's so great. It's like if you didn't see me, you'd think it was Donald Trump talking. Wait, you're not Australian? No, I am Australian. I was kidding. Hi, Paulina. Hello there, Paulina. I've tried to do a Trump. Oh, yeah. Did it smell? The lips. Yeah, you gotta do the lips. You gotta do the head. You know you gotta do the notice the angle. Gotta do the hand gestures. The Thank you for the hot me bugs. Sam, I think the one you mean is called High Rent. Oh, really? I don't know that. HRS had a hard life for sure. It's HRS, sorry. Paulina, thank you for the likes. Welcome in, everybody. How you doing? Hope all is well. Keep the chat flowing, everybody. Yeah. Oh, good, my man, by the way, for the people taking a piss on, oh, yeah, whatever, you know, just, they're all just a bunch of haters, aren't they, you know? Yeah, Slipknot's, yeah, I might do some more covers then. If people like that stuff, seems like got a lot of views compared to some of the stuff. Like, it's already on 2,000 views. So it's like, yeah. It's like, you know, maybe I should do some more of that stuff. It's like, yeah, you know, maybe that's what will take me off, eh? Maybe I should do that. Yeah, maybe I should do some more of that stuff. And then, yeah, it's, I slipped up a few times, I don't know if you noticed, but it was a bit awkward. But I was like, I'm not going to keep retaking it because I'm just going to like, I just do it one take and just like, yeah, if I slip up, I slip up, you know. I mean, I've done covers before, like back when I was doing it on YouTube, but I don't really promote that anymore because some of it's quite cringe. Um, yeah, that was a long time ago. That was about 10 years ago. So, anyway, Silver Surfer, how you doing? Hi, Casey, how you doing? Hope you well. Keep tapping up your screens, everybody. Yeah, a bit slow, isn't it? But it is what it is. Yeah, just keep chatting away, everybody. I don't know. Hi Shay, how you doing? Welcome in. Let's see how many views it's up to now then, eh? How many views is that video on? Like I said, I might do some more of that stuff, eh? It seems like when I do stuff like that, it seems to do better. I have to think of some other songs I could do on it. I'm okay, thank you, Shay. Yeah, I'm doing all right, I guess. 2,300 views. So it has slowed down a bit, but it's still going up. Anyway, yeah. Right, Sly, how you doing? Hope you're well. Welcome in here, everybody. Hi, Kyra, how you doing? Hope you're well today. Our Prime Minister is in your country at the moment. Sorry about that. Yeah, why is it? I mean, they're all just as bad as each other, pretty much, aren't they? You know, they're all just like sleazy and just, you know, I don't like any of them. I don't vote in politics, so to me, it's just pointless. Why would I bother? None of them represent me. So yeah, just you know. Hi, Jem, how you doing? Hope you're well today. Honestly, do you date? Why do you care? Hi, Chili, how you doing? Thank you for the likes, Sly. Hi, Carol, how you doing? Good morning, Julie, how you doing? Yeah, well, you know, I'll do as I should do what I want to do. So if that's what I want to do, then that's what I'll do. Hi, Alexandra, how you doing? Hope you're well today. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, welcome in anyway. Hi, Maja. How's it going? Hello, Arab, Arab, Blessing 3. Thank you for the likes. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Thank you for the follow, Crystal. How are you doing? Hope your day is going well. So, yeah. Just been doing a lot of like training and stuff in it, like doing the building my body up and stuff. Okay, apparently you get irritated easily now. Did I say that? I'm not irritated. I'm just like, I'm fine. I didn't get irritated, did I? I'm just whatever. Is it Araba? Is it pronounced Araba? Okay. Honestly, Albanese PM for Australia, right? Okay. How are we doing, people? I hope you're all well. Thank you for joining me this morning, everybody. Like Lola, I don't know if you're just trying to like kind of troll the chat or something. I don't know. I don't know who's being serious on the air or anything, so I just kind of I take what everybody says with like a pinch of salt now. We're from Tassie. What's Tassie? Is that Tallahassee, you mean? Is that what that's short for, you say? Tallahassee in Florida. Hi, Julia. How you doing? I hope you're well today. Welcome in here. Everybody okay? What we're all up to? Yeah. Just a bit awkward with like the silences and stuff. So, hi, Carol G. How you doing? Hope you're doing well today. I don't know. Hi, Nits85. How you doing? I try not to watch the news anymore. A bunch of negative nonsense. Yeah, I know. But the news, I don't watch that because I'm like, I just can't be bothered with just all the negative headlines and stuff. I just, glad that I didn't say we drink from golden taps here in Australia. I would have been busted. What you mean? Hi, Crystal. Hope you well. Good morning to you. How are you doing? Hi, Natalie. How you doing? Welcome in here. Yeah, Natalie, how's it going? Hope all is well. Share the live if you can. Yeah. So, PHX native, how you doing? Bally kissed Anan, how's it going? Good morning to you. Falcons and Aussie. All right, okay. Yeah, Tassie. Is Tassie short for something? Hi, Emily. Welcome back. So, yeah. Anyway. Oh, Gold Coast. Oh, yeah, I've heard of Gold Coast. Yeah. Hi, Dunyo. How you doing? Hello to you, Nits85. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, if anybody's new here, please give me a follow. That would be really appreciated. Just gonna like stand up for a second, I think. Just have a bit of a stretch. No, it's just this friggin' Kaya person was going on about friggin' saying that I should have a girlfriend or something. Oh, Billy saying that I should have a girlfriend, and I was like, well, if I want to have one, I'll have one sort of thing. And then they were saying that I was being. Let's just go back. It says okay, apparently you get irritated easily now. It's like, what are you on about? I'm not irritated. I'm just like, I don't know, whatever. That was Glenn. It's probably just some troll, just like I'm kind of just used to it at this point, really. Hi, Street Glow. Hello, Tom. How you doing? Sounds weird. Yeah, I don't know if it's one of these kind of like pick me's or something like that. I don't know. Maybe she was trying to compliment you, but it went wrong. I miss you. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Like what? It's just like if someone wants to compliment me, just be direct about it and just instead of just being kind of like I don't know. Right, Mehdi, how you doing? I lived in Old for a year or so. Bedoury, Western Old in the desert. When I lived there, it was a population of 125 with two pubs. Wow. Yeah, there's hardly any pubs anymore. Remember they said like there used to be a pub literally on every street corner back in the day. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like I said, yeah, Lady Twinette. I'm all right, thank you. How are you doing? Hope all is well. Thank you for joining me today. Share the live out if you can, everybody. That would be really appreciated. Good, thanks. You're welcome. Apparently, they sell creatine in Aldi now. Yeah, I saw it in Lidl, actually. They're pretty cheap, actually, but it'll be like plain stuff, though. I like to get the one with flavour in it. Yeah, £6.85 is pretty cheap, isn't it, for creatine? So then people can't say, "Oh, I can't afford it," because if you can get it for that much, then that's literally like a few pence a day. Or blue raspberry, right? What is it, different flavors? Because I've got one that's called blazing berry, but that one's like double the price, basically. But yeah. What's that? Hello, Mauricio. How you doing? Hello, Neil. How are you doing today, everybody? I hope you're all well. Share this out if you can, people. Right, Sly, thank you for the likes. I was only 15. My mum was a remote area nurse, so awful, but doing what teens do, to be honest. What's that? Well, teens tend to be quite stroppy and just like full of moods and stuff. Right, Johnny. Hello, John. How you doing? I hope you're well. Welcome in here. How are you doing today? Yeah. Let's share this out if you can, people. Hi, Hilda. How you doing? How are you, Zara? How are you? Welcome in. I've liked the live to help with the algorithm. Okay, thank you, John. Also share, but I'm only on Facebook. Okay, no worries. Not a problem. Hi, Faye. Just do whatever you can, really. Don't worry about it. Got outside for a cup of tea, and before you took your first sip, there were 10 flies in your soup. Oh, God. Ugh. Yeah, lovely, yeah. That's the thing with those like hot countries, and it just flies everywhere, and it, yeah. Someone was saying like the good thing like living in like Alaska, he was saying that there's no bugs or anything there. It's good for that, but it's just gonna be bitter cold though. I don't know if I could cope with stuff like that. Really, it's just be just too cold. It's cold enough here, in this country in winter time. Hi, Kelly Lou, how you doing? Welcome back, Becky. Imagine living in friggin' Alaska where it's just bitter. That would be horrible. They never get us summer, really, do they? It's like perpetual winter. Edwards, how you doing? I watched this thing about. Hello, engineer. How you doing? Are you doing a home workout? Oh, cool. What are you doing for your workout? So there was this place. Apparently, you can actually like anyone can go live there. You don't need apparently you don't need a visa to go move there. But the thing is, it's a really hostile place. Just really, really cold and never gets warm. It barely ever gets above freezing. That's how cold it is there. It's somewhere above Norway. It's really, really cold up there. I think it's above the Arctic Circle or something. It's really, really cold. I always feel bad for the horses covered in bot flies. Oh, really? Yeah, that would not be good, would it? Hi, Jess. How you doing? I'm doing pull-ups, push-ups, decline and normal, and some band exercises. Oh yeah, bands can be good for like kind of balancing things out a bit. I'll show you an exercise that'll work the medial delt. It's something I learned because this is something that you can just do if you've not got any equipment. So what you do, I'll just try and show you guys. just get yourself a wall. And the thing, what you're doing with like when you're doing, say, like your lateral raises, whether it's like this or like that, it's the same thing. You are abducting the shoulders. So to do it with body weight, it's just a case of using some kind of what they call an anchor point. So like we're using the wall and we're going to do this. So we're just going to try and keep your body straight. So you're not like using too much of your, because otherwise some people, what they might do is they might do, which then becomes an oblique exercise. But if you keep this straight when you're doing it like that, make sure that you're keeping it tight like that. And you're using your shoulders like that. And you do the other side and you just try and focus on the mind muscle connection, the shoulders. You're not like, so that's the exercise basically. So I thought I'd show that. So that'll that's one that you could try to like work that. So yeah, I like seeing new exercises and getting new knowledge. Yeah, that's what I like to do. Have you ever tried the tricep extensions? I mean, I could do it. I could show you what I mean, like here. You do it like this kind of thing. You kind of do it in. It's not really the best place to do it, but if you've got somewhere like a bar or something, then you can bend your arms under it. Is that okay to do with a rotator cuff injury? Rotator cuff injuries. I mean, I haven't really looked too much into that sort of stuff, but I've heard of things like, say, like certain exercises are good for, let's say, I've heard things like doing things such as face pulls are good for strengthening the rotator cuff. I don't know if it's good for like if you're injured, it's like, but I don't know like what the best exercises will be for rotator cuff injury per se, but it's something I'd have to look into. But I could try and find out. But are you saying whether that would be dangerous for rotator cuff injury or something? But anyway, but in order to prevent that, I've heard that you're supposed to kind of balance it out with external rotation or something. Because a lot of people are internally rotated, and I've heard that can lead to the injuries. So yeah, hi Jay, hope you're well. Good morning to you. Hope you're having a great day. So it's basically just about kind of just yeah. Is everyone all right then? It's gone a bit quiet in here. So what do you all want to talk about right now then? Jeffrey, how you doing? I set my alarm. What's this? For 5 a.m. and did a 6-mile run. Took 90 minutes. Wasn't a personal best, unfortunately. Yeah, 6-mile run, 90 minutes. That's like what, 4 miles an hour. So that's more like a kind of. That's pretty much would be like my walking pace, pretty much. But at least you've tried it. But you'd probably just keep getting better over time, really. But yeah, I mean, for rotator cuff injury, I'll have to find out about that. What the best exercise, rotator cuff injury exercises. So if anyone's got rotator cuff, let's have a look at this. Talking about beginning with gentler passive movements like the pendulum exercise, where you allow your arm to hang and gently swing it in small circles, then progress to active range of motion exercises, and eventually strengthen the muscles with like weights and resistance bands for exercises like external rotation and abduction, always avoiding pain. So it's just trying to slowly get into it, I would probably say. Um, yeah, for sure, mind muscle is important. Yeah, because otherwise you might not be training what you think you are. Because a lot of times people will just be, for example, they'll be doing like pike push up and they don't really do it properly. They might not have the proper pike, and the form is. I think a lot of it's to do with the form is messed up, and like it's like they don't even have the mind body connection. They don't even have the connection to like how their body is, kind of postural and all that kind of stuff. So they're kind of just doing an exercise that they think, well, they think they're doing a certain exercise, but when they look back at it, like, that looks completely different. No, I'm not Welsh, I'm English. So it's good to like record yourself, I think, so then you can see where you're going wrong and you can sort of like adjust that. Otherwise, if you don't know where you're going wrong, then you just keep on making the same mistakes. And you'd be like, why am I not making progress? Well, maybe it's because you're doing it completely wrong. Had a possum die in the roof once, maggots dropping from the light fittings. Oh, God. Anyway, so thank you for the likes, Emily. Yeah. Yeah, is everybody all right then? If anybody's new here, please give me a follow. I would really appreciate it. Yeah, so any more questions, people? But yeah, I think it's just like I would just say from that is slowly building up to it with like external rotation to kind of strengthen the muscles over time. But yeah, obviously when you've got injuries, you don't want to push things too quickly, otherwise you can set yourself back. So yeah, I'd just say like just kind of, I mean, yeah, if I'm doing those kind of exercises, those are more I'm trying to build muscle, whatever. It's like, so people doing it, I would be assuming that they don't really have any injuries to begin with. Otherwise, probably best to not really be doing anything too strenuous. But it depends on if that exercise is actually affecting the injury area or something, if you know what I mean. I was just demonstrating something, so yeah. So I'm not really someone that like it's a bit out of my depth, like the rehabilitation sort of stuff. But maybe it's something I need to look more into. Haley, how you doing? Haley, hope you well. Um, welcome in here. How's your day, everybody? How's your house? How's it going? Welcome in here. Hi, Miss Blue Jeans. How you doing? Tap up your screens, everybody. Yeah. Okay. Hope your morning is going well. It's all right, I guess. It's very slow. Yeah. Yeah. There's a few on YouTube as well at the moment, but I don't know. It's just generally pretty slow. I don't really have any plans. I might do some workout at some point, but yeah, I'm just like, I don't really have anything exciting planned. Like could have gone out doing busking or something, but I just don't even feel like there's any point, you know? It's barely gonna probably make me any money anyway. Half the time I just feel like shit afterwards because I've not hardly made anything, and it can be a bit demoralizing, you know? So I'd just rather not even do it if it's gonna lead to that. So I might make a video, just do a cover on here or something and try and promote that stuff on here. Yeah, it's not a nice feeling, especially when you've got all this equipment you're having to drag around and everything just feels sluggish and just like you just don't even want to do anything, you know? You have to drag around your equipment when you've not even hardly made anything. But if I've done well, then I feel good and it doesn't matter. But it's like a friggin' amp, and it's probably about 8 kilograms or something like that, and I have to put it in a suitcase to try and drag it because it's not long enough to drag. And also, I've lost a wheel off it. I've also lost a wheel off my suitcase as well. Just everything literally just falls apart, you know. I don't know, just yeah, literally. I don't know, guys. Thank you for the likes. Haven't seen anything of Cece yet. I thought she's going to be coming in here at some point, but anyway. Let's get to 10,000 likes before I finish. Jamie Sammy might watch TV today and do nothing. All right. I don't even have a TV. Yeah. What do you mean, why? I mean, it's just, I just don't like TV, really. Just not really interested. Yeah. Just not really interested with it. Just not really interested in it. I mean, I don't know. This is all kind of boring to me. It's just another expense I would have to pay for, really. So you're a better person than me. I wouldn't say so necessarily. Just chose not to bother with it. I was talking the other day about like these friggin'. I used to like have a chipped Xbox with a hard drive in it, and my original Xbox. I think it could get up to about 20 games or so, something like that on it. And it was yeah, I'd go down to Blockbuster. Remember Blockbuster? Blockbusters, whatever it's called. And they were like you could like rent from like less than £4 for like 2 days. So I just like went and rented it, and then I would burn it onto the hard drive and then take it back. So it's like got it on there then, you know. So that was good then. Yeah, it's just like I think it was probably my uncle's idea, really. Well, my uncle used to like copy like games and stuff. So like, yeah, make Praying Mantis. Oh yeah, but yeah, he would like burn CDs like sort of like I mean like not CDs like like the discs would like sort of copy them. I think someone else used to do that as well, like a neighbor. I had a DS with this weird card in it, in that had like 100 games on. Really? Oh wow, that's where did you get that from? Was it some dodgy thing or something? How are you? I'm all right, thank you, Charity. How are you doing? Only really liked Mario Kart though. Oh yeah, I had Mario Kart DS. Oh, your dad sorted it though. All right, sounds a bit dodgy or something, is it? Do you remember the thing with the pens, and you can like send messages to each other or something on it? Yeah, you could like draw things on it, and it was quite fun doing that. And it was like, yeah, yeah. I had a chipped PS2 and used to buy copy games from my car boot. All right. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Innit? Is that something like how they used to make money, basically? Like, yeah, you could literally probably have made like a ton of money doing that, you know? Just like go and buy a bunch of copies. I mean, not buy them, I mean, make the copies and then sell them on for profit, but they probably cracked down on that, haven't they? So, yeah. Oh, yeah, Kung Fu. Oh, speaking of Kung Fu, does anyone remember a game on the original Xbox called Kung Fu Chaos? Mad how games are so expensive these days. I know they are, aren't they? But that could be like a hustle someone would do where they would. Because let's say if a game costs, let's say they sold them for £10 a piece at the car boot, and it costs probably a few pence to like copy them, and you sold like 100 copies. Well, how much is that? You know, that's like literally like £1,000 that you've made from 100 games that you've copied or something. Obviously, minus whatever it costs to make them, but you know what I mean. That's yeah, it could be a good hustle, I guess. If uh, drunken boxing too, all right. Yeah, I don't know, but I remember I used to play a game called Kung Fu Chaos. It was like a combat game, basically. It was fighting. It was like a yeah. It was it was a bit silly, but yeah. There was a level on it where you're on the Titanic and you can like you can pick off the you know like the rubber rings, whatever they are, like the you pick the rings off, you know, like the inflatable rings. Like sell, thank you for likes, and you can like throw them and like it's just a bit silly, but yeah. Um. Anyway, is everybody okay? Welcome in here. Share this out if you can. All right. I don't know. Hi Gemma. How you doing? Hi Esther. How are you? Thank you for the follow, Esther. Yeah. Just thinking back at the times I had the original Xbox, but it got to a point where it ended up messing up and it seemed to like go off on its own. I think it started to like it might have been that hello Gemma, I'm doing fine, thank you. Glad that you're good. I think it might have been that the fan stopped to work properly because after a while it was like it would shut down after like half an hour of being on. So it wasn't working properly and yeah. Welcome back, Acoustic Gymnastics. Good to see you. I'm all right, thank you. How are you? So like yeah, so my original Xbox stopped really working properly. Yeah, it could have been overheating. It was probably just wasn't really maybe the fan or whatever was not working properly, and so it was like just overheating more easily then. Did anyone ever have the Xbox 360 and deal with that friggin' Ring of Death thing? Because I had to send it back or something. I can't remember if I had to get a new one or something, or if it was, or if they fixed it or something. Because I remember it got sent off for like the Ring of Death. It was, yeah, that was a nightmare. That, but it had to be sent off for like a week or something, and it was like, yeah, it got sent to like Germany or something to like be fixed or something. I still have one. What's that? Ring of Death? You mean, or Xbox? What do you mean? Hope everyone's well anyway. Yeah, yeah. Xbox One Series X is class, right? Not used it in a while, right? Yeah, that's yeah, I had an Xbox 360 a long time ago as well. I also had PS3. I used to like, yeah, on the Xbox I had like Forza Motorsport, I had Gran Turismo on the PS3. I used to like those kind of games. Hello Dorello, how you doing? Hope you're well. Welcome to my live. Welcome in here. Keep tapping up your screens. Oh, the Slipknot thing. Hang on, you're one of those trolls, aren't you? I'm probably going to do some more of those covers soon, actually. If I don't know if people are interested, I guess. But do I still game? No, I don't. Not really, anyway. The last game I played was online as Buckworm a few weeks ago. I did. Has anyone ever played a game called Buckworm? It's actually quite a fun little game to like play on online. At least it kind of gets you thinking a bit. What's that? I've still got my Xbox 360 and PS3. Oh yeah, they'll be still around somewhere probably, but it's just what happened, right? The reason I stopped playing my Xbox 360 was I still played PS3 for a while, but I had my Xbox 360, and then what happened? Thank you for likes, Claudia. So what happened, right? It was I live in York, England. Gemma, where are you from? So make sure you follow me if you're new here, people. So what happened, right? So one day it said I needed to sign in, because of the whole Xbox Live thing, and that's where all my saves were or something. And it was, so what happened, because I couldn't sign in, I lost all the memory of it. So I was like, okay, fuck this, I can't be asked. I don't know. I should have probably went down and got it sorted out, but I just kind of gave up on it all. Really, I just was like, whatever. Oh, Manchester, that money. Gemma, that Gemma. You know that, mate. Manchester. Yeah, I used to live in Blackburn actually, but bit of a shithole, isn't it? Still not as bad as Burnley though. Yeah, Burnley's the worst. It is awful there, isn't it? Actually, there is a nice bit called like Townley Hall area, Townley Park. It's actually quite nice around there, but Burnley, most of it is just like rough. Yeah, I'm looking to move to. So, where are you thinking of moving to? Nice shooting the breeze, you Falcon. Hopefully, see you next time. Cheers, Jamie. So, oh yeah, you take care, Anton. You off now. All right. Goodbye. Hello, John Berger. The lakes. Yeah, it'd be nice up there, but or if you got the money to like move up there or something. Hi, Dawn. How you doing? You could just like live in a friggin' caravan or something. I don't know. But then again, they could be expensive actually. Yeah, they could be like, yeah, how that's good then, because it could be quite expensive moving up there. But some people will move into like a caravan, but then again, some of them are like seasonal, where you have to like leave at certain times, unless it's like a residential park where you're allowed to stay all year round. But anyway, I'm from the UK, Dom. Where are you from? Yeah, I'm looking into it. But the thing with like caravans is that they can be up to like £4,000 a year or something like that in what's going on here. Anyway, it's just sorry. So oh yeah, US. All right. I want that. I'm looking at a cottage. All right, a cottage. Yeah, a cottage would be nice. Yeah, that's so yeah, it depends where you go, but yeah, that can be quite expensive out there, but it'd be nice in the countryside somewhere and just with some nice views if you can get it. We have like access to like what's Don Z what Dent Z what's that? Sorry. Yeah. Miss Nyaga, thank you for the likes. Hope everyone's well. Like worked on a farm there. All right, okay, cool. Miss Nyaga says welcome. Aye, all right. Yeah, just finished my workout. Oh, cool. How did that go? I don't know whether to like restart it or something. It is a bit slow in here, so Manchester. Huh. I'm not Manc. I was putting on an accent. My accent's a bit different. I got more of a Lancashire accent, whereas Manchester, it's a bit more kind of sounds a bit. I don't know. A bit more. I don't know what the right word is, but you know what I mean. I live in York, but I'm originally from Blackburn. Streaming all day? I don't think so. I'll probably just do like another hour, but I think I'm going to restart it. So I'll be back in a sec, guys. Farmer, yeah.